For only $19.99, you too can now buy our newest product,
Yes, we here at Morning Mayhem Enterprises, sponsored by TD Worlds,
TD Worlds.
have put forth an actual merch line. Although there's only one item,
Yes.
and he's bigger. He's better. He's too strong for Mr. Incredible.
Yeah, it's a life-size model. It can do anything you need it to. It'll do your taxes, but
Come on.
not well.
Come here. Can we get in on this action, my friend? You can purchase now for whatever price pre-aforementioned. Your very own Edward.
Yes.
Hello, everybody.
Edward on the talk show.
Edward.
Hello, Schmedward. How are you doing?
I'm good.
It's good to see you, sir.
Glad to be here.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Morning Mayhem Talk Show, where today we are making Edward sandwiches. We're going to slowly cut him open and get all that delectable lower epithelial layer, stick it between a couple of slices of bread, and mayonnaise, and,
Yeah.
feast.
So yeah, this is our guest, Edward. That's LaRonda. Oh no, she didn't.
And this is Jane. Oh yes, he did.
Okay.
And we are, and together we are the Power Rangers.
There's a lot of jokes going over my head.
I have no idea what's going on.
We don't know what's going on either. That's just kind of how we fly here on the talk show.
Yeah, I don't think we explained this to you. We do everything as it comes to our brains. We don't prepare at all.
I'm having a good day so far.
You are?
I am. I woke up late. I missed Beta Club.
That's good. Aren't you like the president?
Yeah.
Aren't you an Alpha Club? Come on. At
No,
least.
I'm in Beta Club.
Beta.
Kind of cringe.
Sigma.
I'm kidding.
Wow.
I think I was like in it too at the beginning of the year.
Yeah, we're revoking your membership.
Were you really?
I think so.
You signed a contract saying that we can revoke your membership
Yeah.
if you don't show up.
Yeah.
So,
I didn't show up because I never go to school early. I always come late.
What does Beta Club do?
They like do service projects and
Service
stuff.
projects. Yeah, you should have joined.
Yeah, come on,
You
Carter.
could be president next year.
You want to be
President,
on the Metro
president
Council?
of what?
Beta Club.
Service projects?
Serving and being humble and stuff.
Being humble?
Honestly, I don't really know. I just kind of did.
I was gonna say, it feels like the president of the club doesn't know what the club does.
Yeah, we can't talk about this anymore.
I have it on good authority that you're one of the most humble people ever.
I can't speak to
I almost say, don't answer that.
Hey, look at him. He passed the test. So, Edward, do you care to elaborate on the... I feel like all characters go through arcs, right?
Sure.
And the viewers won't know this, but we know this, that, Edward, you are in, still, currently, the chain arc of your existence, right?
The chain arc.
Oh, the rapper Eddie.
Well,
Or,
you
as
know,
I like to call
I
it,
used to wear
Eddie.
a chain, and then I took off the chain,
And then?
and then I got a new chain. Well, no, I took off the chain. I put the chain back on.
Wasn't the first chain bigger?
First chain was bigger. It was cheap. It wasn't real.
Real polyester?
Real gold.
Is that real gold?
It is.
What?
I got it as a present.
743 karat gold?
It's like the lowest one you can get.
What is it? What is carat gold?
Carat.
It's the weight. It's a weight.
It's
Yeah.
Is it?
Carat is a unit of weight.
So how much
It's
per
only for
pound?
gold.
How much weight?
How
of
much
that?
It's per
weight
like
per
per
pound?
gram.
Shut up.
Per like
Per gram, how much of it is gold?
something like that.
Then isn't 1 carat like the best?
No, the higher
24
carat.
carat.
24 carats is the best.
So this is like 14 or something.
So-
But it's coated. It's coated. It's not
Okay.
solid. Because
Yeah.
I don't think you want solid chains.
And that would be
solid
heavy.
chains also solid. It would like break, right?
It was still like compared to. It wasn't that expensive.
Yeah.
I'm not like a rapper or anything.
You're a candy bar wrapper, that's for sure.
You're an Elmo rapper.
He's
I
crunchy
don't
on the
think
outside.
this is a phase.
It's
for-
not a
for all
phase.
those.
It
It's
wasn't
not a phase, Mom.
Mom.
For all those people out there, you should get a chain.
Edward, if you ever
Make
lose
America
the chain,
gangster.
then was it a phase?
We'll have to come back to that.
Let's come back to that question.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
I think college Edward might lose the chain.
College Edward. College Edward. Not lose it.
I hear you've committed.
Have committed.
Let's go. College mode.
Yes, sir.
Are you excited?
I'm very excited.
Or are you also scared out of your mind?
No.
Oh wow, really?
I'm so ready to get out.
Yeah.
Don't tell my parents this.
Edward, Mr. and Mrs. Edward, if you're watching.
Mr. and Mrs. Edward. I love my parents. Love my parents, but I'm the last child, so I've been stuck watching all my siblings leave.
You guys are both youngest.
We're the best.
Yeah. Youngest are superior.
Sure.
That's how it works.
I'm done arguing this. We've been arguing this since episode 1. Did you know that?
No, you've been arguing it. We've just been correct.
Whatever. But Yeah. So if Chain Edward goes, I don't know.
And it will never go.
Okay, so are you more one of the guys who just adds layers instead of losing things? You just
Adds
add more
layers.
stuff on,
Like,
No.
like
like
an
Shrek.
onion? Yeah.
I'm like an onion ring. And I don't want to elaborate on that.
Okay.
I just,
Crunchy and salty on the outside and sweet and
you know, you
inside.
just take it how you want it.
Ooh.
That's I think how onion rings go. It could be a blooming onion if you want. It could be an onion ring if you want. It could be an onion.
That's a blooming onion
I
right there.
could be a Funyun. I could be an onion ring.
Funyuns are not good. Am I the only one who thinks this?
Funyuns are very good.
Okay, you can agree.
They're delectable.
If I see a box of snacks with a bunch of different bags, and one of them is Funyuns, that would be like my last pick.
You know, it won't be my first pick. I'll agree.
It wouldn't even
But
be my last pick.
a Funyun is delectable.
Delectable in the utmost sense.
In not the utmost sense. You know, I had a good steak the other day, and that was delectable.
Steaks are good.
I ordered it medium well, as you know, I like my steaks medium or medium well.
Mhm.
But they
Medium
give me
well.
medium rare.
Medium rare or rare.
You know,
I want it to be as alive as possible.
that cow was still mooing a little bit. I heard.
Whoa!
The thing had a lot of flavor, a lot of juice was running from it. It was quite good, but you know,
A lot of juice was running from
a
it.
lot of juice was running from it.
Highly high description.
Yeah. What is your favorite, like, I don't know if you actually have a preference. Do you have a favorite, like, kind of steak, like, section of the cow?
Like fillets.
Fillets are really good.
It's the only choice.
Mignon.
It's just
Filet
it's just
mignon.
it's literally the best of steak.
But you know,
Oui.
really nice steak hurts my stomach, so I can't eat it too much.
Do you have, like, gastric problems?
No, I just like nice red meat that's like cooked and prepared really well, and like is nice and isn't cheap hurts my stomach.
Yeah.
I can do like nice chicken.
Nice
I
chicken.
love me some good chicken and rice.
Do you remember that time we went to the spicy chicken place?
You know, I was
We went to this new restaurant near here called, like, Hot Chicken something. Yeah.
that place was straight out of hell.
But they had different levels of spiciness.
I don't think they do.
Again, like I ordered the steak, they gave me the wrong kind. They gave
No,
me
I don't
they
think
gave
they
me
did.
the fire straight from the pit of Satan's butt cheek.
Whereas,
Whereas I had ordered mild. And,
no,
you know,
you,
it destroyed
I think
my
you got
intestines.
mild.
It just no. It
He
had,
ordered
it had
mild,
black.
we
on it.
ordered
we all
medium.
got medium.
It had black char marks. That
It
were, like,
did. It was.
it was just.
You couldn't stand it.
I couldn't stand
It was
it.
terrible.
And I'm okay.
And medium was like,
I
it was
think
bad.
I think they do have levels. I think the levels
I'm okay
all
with
start
spice.
at super spicy, and they don't tell you that.
I like spice, and that was a lot.
And I'm okay with spice. And they gave me something from
From
Satan's butt crack. And they just
yeah. That's that.
after he had eaten. You know, you can cut this out if you want, but it's the truth.
We're not gonna censor you, Edward. Don't worry.
Okay.
We're gonna let your spice reign free.
Okay, exactly. Like it did that day.
It's spice of life.
Spice of life.
Spicy food's good, you know. I like when I was younger, I was like, oh no, spice is bad and everything. And there's always this like sect of people out there like, why would I harm my mouth? But there's cutting edge research that shows us that
No, you say this wah. It's just the nerves. I
No.
disagree with you.
spice good. Jalapeno's
No,
good.
spice as a flavor, like Takis are awful because they don't have flavor. It's just spice.
Yes,
And they suck.
but jalapenos are good. Like in like your chicken salad.
You know, this talk show is going good, but it's a little too unchaotic for me. I feel like there needs to be a little more
Do you want
chaos.
to just slap you?
No, not like no. I have water,
Get it? Yeah.
Violence, chaos.
Holds
is that
out
what
the
you're
jester
talking
cup.
about?
but
Yeah.
I feel like we could go further.
Are you suggesting something in particular?
No, I'm not the host.
Is this gonna be our first R-rated episode?
No, sir. Listen, just
Well,
made for more.
if you want mayhem, you know, there's one thing we need really.
And this is called Morning Mayhem.
Yeah, it's the Morning Mayhem Talk Show. How can we go a full episode without doing something a little bit sporadic, right?
Like
Let's play a
sporadically?
little game.
Oh no.
All right, let's play Two
Saw.
Truths and a Lie.
Two truths and a lie.
This is wonderful.
Oh.
This is a great idea.
Exactly.
All right, who wants to go first and
crap.
give their two truths and a lie? I can go. I have two of them already. I can
Okay,
go
I'm
third.
gonna say wait. I now have to like.
All right, y'all think of yours.
Something.
My two truths and a lie. All right. Okay, but you might know that. I gotta change it. My first one. I'm
If I know
on
it,
a
I'll
talk show now. My first one is I have hugged a manatee, a sea cow. Okay.
Sea cow.
You know those little blue things? Manatees.
Barbara
I've
Manatee.
hugged Barbara Manatee, given her a big ol' squeeze. Second one is that I accidentally drove a golf cart into a lake one time, and that was where then I proceeded to hug the manatee.
Your driving skills make that believable.
Yeah.
Bro, I've been spilling water for like a solid minute.
Gabloosh.
Somebody switched
Here, let
to
me
big boy
can I
pants
get
a
that
little
drop,
bit too
please?
soon.
Thank you.
Oh,
And then that's second one.
bloody awful. Alright.
Bloody awful.
Yeah.
And then number 3 is that in a jungle, a monkey landed on my head before re-jumping, bounding off and onto someone else's head in South America. Those are my like craziest adventures in my life. But one of them is not actually true.
I do not believe that you hugged a manatee.
For the sake of diversity, I'm going to say the monkey did not jump off your head.
That's correct. I saw monkeys, but I
Wow.
didn't get one on my head.
You hugged a manatee?
I did. We
Wow.
were in Florida one time, and went swimming, snorkeling with manatees, and I got to one and just like put both my hands on him. And, like, he was like very slippery and slimy, and he had like these weird little hairs, but he was a big old boy.
What about the second one?
He also there was a little calf too, so I think it was actually a woman. But yeah,
You drove.
I did.
I've
I
heard-
drove a golf cart into a lake when I
heard
was
about it.
younger.
That makes sense.
We were able to get it out. It was just the first half was totally dunked in, and
I've got some. Alright.
one. And this is how you count, by the way. With the thumb first.
Okay. Alright, sure. I was hit by a car in Ohio.
Hit by a car in Ohio.
He was
Ohio
very
drivers.
stoned, and I rolled up onto the hood. And then my skateboard like went under the wheel, and he like said, "Oh man, I'm so sorry, man." And he was out of it. He like didn't even bother to put his blunt away.
It's a lot of detail.
Alright, second,
Gotta be true.
I missed a connecting flight this weekend on the way to Virginia.
Whoa.
Oh no.
Yeah, so my dad, he like used a couple miles to upgrade me to the Sky Priority Plus so that
Let's
I
go.
wouldn't miss the connecting
And
flight
you
because
still
it
missed it.
was like a 30-minute interval. But they had us sitting for forever because I was on gate E,
Mm-hmm.
and which is super far from gate A.
Yeah.
If anyone knows Hartsfield Jackson,
It's a massive airport.
it's huge. Busiest airport in the world, ranked this year actually.
Woo, let's go.
But they had us sitting there for forever because we were waiting on a plane to move out and go. I don't know where they were going, but we were coming in from Alabama, and then I was connecting to DC. So I missed it. Had to wait until 12. Didn't get into DC until 2.
You are pathological. I hate this.
Pathological. What does that mean?
He's a good liar.
It means you're making up a ton of details for each one. So
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe I.
He's like, and the third one, I stubbed my toe this morning. No.
And then
Third
the
one.
third one, I saw someone throw up in the MAS parking deck
Oh.
2 weeks ago, and the stain is still there. And I saw the stain today.
Oh. Yikes.
they're all very believable.
I believe the second one because you were always late.
No, that is good logic.
I feel like you
I
could
was
miss the
late
flight.
today.
That would make sense.
Where were you going in DC?
I was competing for climbing.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, it was a little. It was. I flew into DC and I was competing.
And that's probably true.
I was competing.
What was the first one? That was the.
That was
person
him
hit by a
getting hit by a car.
I don't know if I believe that.
I kind of believe that because it feels like the whacked out Ohio-ness of
It's a
Ohio.
crazy state. What can I say?
Like
I don't know. I'm gonna say the first one's a lie.
they're driving through cornfields and smoking, so that makes sense. I don't feel like
Corn?
anybody.
You know,
threw-
we weren't smoking.
Wild.
Just to make that clear.
But
Well,
you were on the corn.
Digital footprint, guys.
You were on the corn.
Okay, you know, whatever you say.
Every food in Ohio.
I
Contaminated
think
with
the third one. I don't think anybody threw up at Metro.
Okay.
Wow, both of you missed it.
What?
Yeah.
You weren't.
You were hit by a car in
Almost missed my
Ohio?
flight. I almost missed my flight. All right, so first one, I was hit by a car in Ohio. We were skating. We were going through an intersection. It's a four-way stop. This car came and was
Wow.
turning left, and they like stopped. And so I was like, "All right, come on, boys." It was with 3 other people in the motion for us to go. And so that car came to a stop, and then proceeded to turn as I was already in the middle
You
of the
rolled
intersection.
on the hood.
Rolled into the hood. It was pretty slow, but you know
Okay.
it did hurt my hip. Second one was a lie. I almost missed it. I was 2 minutes away from when the doors closed. Third one, yes, someone did throw up in the
Oh.
ass parking lot, and one clean.
Dang.
And there's like a little like doodle stain.
Okay, alright.
You know those
Just
things?
had lunch, my guy.
You know those things in SpongeBob on the sky?
Yes,
It looks like
yes,
one of those.
yes.
I saw that
Oh
today.
no.
The background for
Yeah.
SpongeBob, yeah.
I forgot my
gosh.
third truth, so I had to like remember one on the fly.
Yeah.
Wait. Were they all true?
No.
Okay, you
that
said
one
your
was a
third
lie.
truth.
He's
I
second.
forgot my third truth that I was
Oh.
originally going to say, so I had to like
Yeah.
remember
Come up
one.
with something that
Yeah.
actually happened.
Alright.
Alright, that's a point for Edward because he fooled us both, and a
Yes.
point for you because you got mine. Now it is your turn.
Yeah, good. I like the system.
I might have like good stories around it.
You got to make them up.
Yeah.
Even if no, wait.
Or just
3 lies.
Or just say I broke my index finger, I broke my middle finger, and I broke my thumb. And then
No.
cover your hand.
Mine,
Real quick.
mine will all be related to injuries because I've had a lot of
Yes.
them.
Broken Carter.
All right, I'm gonna say the first one. Actually, not all related to injuries. The first one, I tried to rappel off of the back of my house as a child,
Oh my gosh.
and it actually I did not get injured. Second one is I jumped off the roof of our garage right after it was built.
Mhm.
And that definitely hurt my ankle for quite a while. And then the third one is what was I gonna do? Oh yeah, back when I had my hoverboard, I attempted a handstand on a hoverboard, and I had a black eye for like a
I think
week.
you did do that. I think yes. I think that happened. I think that the first. Oh, these are all sound like they're true though.
I do. I'm not going to say the third one. I feel like
I think the first one's a lie. The rappel.
I think I'll go with the second one just for diversity.
Diversity.
Yeah.
Edward's correct. I never jumped off the roof of our garage. That's way too tall.
Yeah, it is pretty tall. I was thinking, I was like,
From
damn.
that window though?
I think I
That window
hung off the
above
window and fell,
the-
but that's
above-
not the roof. The roof is
Oh,
tall.
Yeah, the
hung
roof
and
is
dropped.
tall.
That's
Okay,
a full 2 stories.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dang.
The thing is
I think
tall.
you just won.
I think I did. That's 2 points for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when I was younger, the back of my room had a door, and I had a deck and all that. And I was with my cousin. We tied a rope to my bedpost, and then we hung the rope out the window, and we were trying to rappel down the side of the house.
Oh dang.
And my cousin came up and was like, "What are you guys doing?" And we're just like, nothing." And we rappelled down. We just like went down the side of the house.
Dude, that's pretty sweet.
Kind of hilarious.
That's kind of genius.
Yeah.
Kids are pretty smart. One time I jumped off the little shed we have in our backyard holding an umbrella. And there's a little tiny mini trampoline below us. Started doing Mary Poppins. I completely missed the trampoline.
Oh no.
And the umbrella went like, it was only like a 10-foot drop.
It went like
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I didn't really jump. I like kind of like skidded off.
Yeah.
But man, my dad was filming the thing. He was totally okay with it. Fifth child things. My sister also did it after I went.
after you
For
broke.
some reason,
and
my
died.
dad thought this was okay. I promise, DCA,
This
Wait.
was not child abuse.
DCS, Department of Child Services. That's what it is. Don't worry, I'm okay. I'm safe. I'm 18 now.
You can't hold me anymore.
Yeah, we have videos of the thing. It's amazing.
Wow.
Yeah.
That you guys are all broken. I have never broken a bone.
That's ridiculous.
I've broken one, and I've
Never
gone to
broken a
the ER
bone.
like 7 times.
Stitches.
Stitches. I like stubbed my toe really bad. Look, do we have pictures of it? It turned out being fine, but like,
Didn't we mention toe stubbing earlier?
yeah, we did. It looked like we had like ripped off half the toe. So
Jeez.
yeah,
There really is the R-rated episode.
It's just
Gore,
Injury.
injury, destruction.
I was gonna say, when I was, I don't know if I said this before, but when I was younger, before I was like 6, I was just a rambunctious child, and I would hit my head a lot. I think I broke a couple bones then, but like we went to the ER like 6 times, I think, before I was 6.
Mm-hmm.
And the nurses separated my parents on the last occasion and like questioned them about what had happened because they were
Oh,
like, "Is this
yeah.
child being abused?" Because I kept showing up,
Yeah. You were just a rambunctious.
and they were like,
little
"No,
boy.
he just
little
likes
lad."
throwing himself off of the high objects."
Do you guys want, as a matter of fact, to
Go skydiving.
no? Yes. We should go skydiving now. Do you want to jump off a roof and land into a big fat old pile of questions?
yes.
We do a Q&A. here on the Morning Mayhem Talk Show, and the fans send us questions, and we have a couple. So if you guys want to land in a big pile of questions, we can do that after you guys settle this with a catfight dispute. Go, I want to see it. All right. Our first question is from Megan. Do you put in the cereal or the milk first?
The spoon.
We don't even need to answer this.
You put,
I actually do put in the spoon first because I measure the
it's your
cereal.
question.
and
You
I
put the
measure
bowl in first, so that
Put the
it won't
bowl
spill
in
across the
anything.
table.
Oh my goodness! You put the cereal.
cereal.
Yeah,
And then you measure the milk.
Yeah, of course, because it's better to have more cereal than milk.
Oh, okay, hold on. I have to totally diss on somebody.
Yeah, go for it.
2 days ago, my lad Eston,
Mm-hmm.
he's at the house, he pours himself a bowl of cereal, and he absolutely drowned it in milk.
Oh, that's the worst.
Like,
Dang,
like
that's
a solid-
crazy that we asked.
Shut up. It's interesting.
I just
Like-
have to rag on Eston.
That
Like
seems like
more
an
milk.
Eston thing to do.
like more
It's-
droplets
it's
of
the
milk
farm
than
thing.
enough.
He's
You know,
he doesn't know what cereal is.
you
and
know,
he's just like,
Freud was right.
when?
About
he was
what?
never right. He had so many hypotheses.
I
and
think
he was
wasn't
right
Freud's like
none of them.
Freud's like life was a Freudian slip.
No, think about it.
Think about what?
Eston loving milk.
Oh, Freud.
Uh-huh.
I
Freud
love you,
moment.
Eston, I'm sorry.
All right. The next question is: what is the most petty thing you've seen someone get angry over?
People at Starbucks get so upset when we're out of certain things, or when the prices change.
Uh-huh.
Like, no one made you come buy coffee here.
Yeah.
Also, I don't control it, so.
Yeah, you specifically, they're like, why would you?
Or when someone makes their drink wrong, they cry like a little 8-year-old instead of calmly saying, "Oh, this wasn't made right. Could you remake it, please?"
Yeah.
It's funny how there's like the three people who would either say that, they cry, or they know it's wrong and they're too scared to say anything to the employee, and then they just walk away.
Yes. Introverts when you get their order wrong. Works for me.
Occasionally, I will like add extra things in on purpose that I know are gonna make it better.
Nice.
Ooh,
You're a
It's-
good
I'm a good
barista.
person, What can I say?
I thought
Yeah.
you were gonna say add things that I know will make it.
Oh,
worse.
absolutely. People at my job do that though, which is another thing that people get petty about. If someone orders the drink like in an annoying way, they'll be like, "Yeah, we're gonna give that person decaf." It's like it's just such an awful thing to do.
Yeah. Why? Cringe.
Oh my lord.
What if they ask for decaf and you give them caffeine?
that's even worse because some people have
Yes.
heart conditions.
Yeah.
Or they want to go to sleep and just like
Yes.
here's a 4 shots of espresso.
Malicious Starbucks. Malicious.
It
Coffee
really
places.
is. Some people that I hope they don't see this, but Lauren, if you're out there, you got to stop
Lauren.
making people's drinks wrong. I'm a
Lauren watching this in
I-
10 years in the future. Bruh.
I am gonna tell Chris.
Oh,
Chris is my manager.
Chris the manager.
yeah, that's right.
Such a manager.
What
name.
about you guys?
Good cut, bad cut moment.
There's
I
a
don't know.
employee at a Target who's very petty.
Yes.
We were walking. Okay, we were trying to place sardines in a Target.
And
The
this-
dude.
No,
Okay,
no, no. The other employees were chill
it's
with it.
9. It's 9:40. They close at 10. There's no one else in the store.
Yeah, it's
Oh.
just us and the employees.
So like
pretty
we're not
much.
distracting anybody. We weren't yelling. We weren't running. We're just walking in the store. And one of the employees sees us doing it, and they're like, "You're good," And then this other dude comes out, and he's just like, "Get out of my store."
Who are you? And we were like, bruh, why? And he's like, take your game outside.
Because
That's
for
like-
children, it's
Apparently.
ageist.
Ageist. Hey, talk about
We're big
speaking
on
about
the
ageist.
ists.
We are lots of ists here. We're also wordist. Remember, like 2 weeks ago?
You guys
Whatever
play
that is.
Wordle?
Yeah, I got the Wordle in 2 tries this morning.
That's crazy. I haven't tried it yet.
Yeah. I think this is the second time I've gotten it in 2. What are you guys doing?
I don't know. What's your starting word?
My starting word is always, well, hey, it's going to get it today. It's fine. My starting word is always my name, 5 letters, Storm. It has
It's a-
ST and R, which are good consonants that are
It's
used
true.
constantly.
Kinda has a good vowel.
Yeah.
It's
And O.
Has a vowel.
It has
Yeah, but O's a good one. They're all good.
Out of the 5,
Let's get some more questions.
Alright,
you're a
alright.
good child. Out of your 5 siblings.
Oh, I got mine. I'm petty. No, you're petty over people thinking that one vowel is better than the rest. We all know that the best vowel is Y. Because it's sometimes a vowel. Can't make up
That's
its mind.
Crazy that we ask.
Alright. The next question is, should VeggieTales, like the show,
Yes.
be renamed since tomatoes and cucumbers are actually fruits, and the main character
I
is a
hate it.
tomato.
We
and
talked
a
about
cucumber.
this at K-Life. Wisdom is knowing that they're just not fruits.
So, but then, therefore, should the show be named to Fruit Tales
No,
or Fruit
that's
Stories?
not catchy.
Because for all intents and purposes, they're just not fruits.
But they have inward seeds.
They have what?
So a fruit classification is when its seeds
Yeah,
are
no.
on the inside of it.
Hold on, what was the word you
Inward.
Listen.
Inward
Listen.
seeds. Not Edward seeds. Inward seeds.
Listen.
heard something different?
We don't need to worry about it. It's VeggieTales because 90% of what's on it is veggie.
No. Gourds and squashes are not. The only
Black
veggie in
pepper.
VeggieTales are the peas and the asparagus.
Hey, let's call it Fruit Tales.
It's asparagus, right? Plural of asparagus.
Asparaguses.
Asparaguses. Are you an asparagus guy?
Asparagus.
Dude, how do you make asparagus babies?
The seeds from the asparagus head things fall off,
Okay.
and then
That's not what I was gonna
I
say.
was gonna
fertilize.
I was gonna say,
When an asparagus guy and an asparagus girl. But well, okay. All right. So our definitive answer: no. Fringe. All right. The last question of the day
Does
comes.
everyone have a water buffalo?
Well, I do, but and you do, because mine's fat and yours is slow. Do you have a water buffalo?
I do.
You do?
Don't you know?
Yeah, I do know. All right. The final question of the day comes from Liam. It says, "What is wrong with you?"
Dang.
He really got us there.
Feel
So
judged.
let's think about that because he obviously has a point.
Well,
So let's take it. There's an assumption there that something is wrong with us. So that is that's a
It's a
fallacy.
faulty
that means
dilemma.
out of the norm.
It's not
Faulty
necessarily
premise.
a faulty
Or something,
premise
yeah.
is what it is. It's a false premise because he's automatically assuming without proof. So Liam, now I would ask, what is wrong with your argument, and what is so wrong about your argument that would cause you to hurt us like that?
Wow,
I know what's wrong with me.
that's good.
There is a lot wrong.
Yeah. And there's one thing clearly wrong with you. You know,
But thankfully,
it's not wrong with you anymore, but it was.
I don't feel like there's much
what's wrong with you is that you have a Visco.
Ouch. Ouch.
I'm sorry,
It started as a joke and it continued because I'm.
dude, and that
This
was
is
so
sad.
many things for me.
Oh God.
What's wrong with you?
Me?
You're a skater boy.
No, what's wrong with me is, wow, where do I start?
Good point.
My parents saw you in a picture the other day and they thought you looked like Jackie from Scooby Doo.
Dude, I do need a haircut.
Like,
Eric,
check it out,
if you're out
Scoob.
there, please respond to my text.
A lot of shameless plugs here.
Yeah, I know. Eric's great.
Speaking of shameless plugs, have you seen Tad? Anywhere?
I did see him today.
How's his business going?
Dude, Lawn Care by Tad. I don't know what it's called.
Yeah, TD Lawns.
TD
They're-
Lawns.
He's our sponsor.
TV World, actually, he evolved.
Oh yeah.
You know, that's cool.
I think I know what's wrong with you.
What?
If I look at you from a distance, I think you're tall. And the closer you get, the shorter you
Listen. I'm 6'3".
Are you really? No way. Shut up.
get. Storm, actually.
I'm 6'3".
You're not 6'3".
I'm joking. I'm
I
actually
just say
5'7".
6'3".
Yes, you're
5'7".
Jonas height.
I'm 5'7". If I'm 5'7", you're like 5'9".
I think I'm 6'9".
No, you're 5'9".
5'9".
I'm like not
I
joking.
haven't
I'm
measured-
actually 5'7".
I haven't measured myself in forever.
My roommate's 5'7".
You already know who your roommate is?
Yeah, Jackson, if you're out there.
Jackson.
Jackson, if you're out
Dilden.
there.
Hey,
Hey.
listen. I understand. Ah! We do a lot of
Stop
slapping
today.
here.
I
You know
love
what, Mr. Hey, you know, they had at prom. They had an after party at Mr. Owen's house.
Did
Did they really?
why did we go to that?
Why? Yeah. What?
We love
Why was
Mr.
I not
Owens.
invited?
Mr. Owens cooked breakfast for them and watched Dan TDM with them. Not that I'm particularly into Dan TDM, but,
But it's
like,
cool that Mr. Owens would do
if
that.
Mr. Owens watching it, I'll watch it too.
Mr. Owens cooking breakfast for you?
Exactly.
Dude, that sounds like
he
a-
probably make some killer pancakes.
I know. That's all I'm saying.
Jeez.
Man has built a franchise. If you know anything about the homeschool community.
He's got an empire going.
He's got kind of a cult following, yeah. Anybody who meets him is like, oh my god.
Listen, but that's not a cult. It's just because he's amazing.
That's what all cultists say.
Shut up. I'm glad to be a part of that cult.
So you admit it's a cult? Ah!
It's like,
We have a lot of fear in our relationships.
Do we do? What if we both smack him with the pillows at once? You ready? Get him.